Hey guys, Alex Sturgeon here, HobbyTown HobbyPlex. We have another exciting unboxing, first look kind of thing. You can see the Infraction V2. This is the new Retro Mod drift version, I guess you could call it, the Street Bash. It's 6 cells, either run off 2 3-cells or one big 6S battery. Most of our customers are using 2 3-cell batteries. But I don't want to talk too much. I want to get into the car, so we're going to take it out. So these things are going to go, or are going, for $649. And get it out of there. Okay, so first thing, you know, that really stands out to me is just the body. It's got a new paint job on it. It's very American, which is really nice. You can see the rear wing here is trimmable, so you can adjust how much downforce you really want. It's got the body savers on it, which is really nice. If we take the body off, you can see here it's got that really strong plastic front bumper, plastic reinforced front bumper. The chassis I always think is really cool on these, how they kind of have that inlay right there that allows the air to flow right past the rear diffuser, which is really cool. It comes with those D-Boots Hoons tires that have been on the previous models, the 5-spoke wheels. You can see here one of the newer features. So this is a roller to keep that rear dog bone in place. And then look at that right there. There is your brake, your rear, I guess they call it hand brake, and you can use that. So it's your third channel on your radio. We'll show the radio here in a second. But this is that Spectrum S650 water resistant servo. This is going to be really neat. You're going to be able to do lots of cool stuff with this, drifting wise, just setting up your drift, or maybe an emergency brake, you know, if you're into big trouble. It's got the new Arrma, I believe it's 150 amp Spectrum Smart Speed Controller. It's got the Arrma 2050 kV motor, and they include now the fan and heat sink with it, so that's good. It's got your Safe D input gears, and I believe the pinion gear is also the Safe D pinion gear. So there's a little E-clip here to keep it from flinging off, and then it's got a D-shaped hole in the pinion gear so that even if you lose your set screw, it should still stay on and at least allow you to slow down, even though you might know something's wrong. Metal geared servo here, so I'm kind of surprised that they went with the Arrma ADS metal geared 15 kg servo, kind of, but I was expecting it to be a Spectrum one, but it's not, so whatever, as long as it works. It's metal geared, so it's waterproof too, so that's good. You can see here it's got the metal servo horn, which is very important on these guys now. So let's get the radio out real quick. So another interesting feature here on your high dollar Arrma stuff, you have just a regular good old DX3. So what's really cool about this is it's got the real-time battery level here, which is nice. It's got your 50, 75, and 100% throttle, which is great. It's got an on-the-fly AVS, so you can control the internal gyro that helps kind of stabilize the car on the fly if you want to. You can turn it, you know, down right here, your AVC rate, so you can, if you like a lot of it, you can turn it up. If you don't like a lot of it, you can turn it off. Here's your third channel right here. So this is going to be where your handbrake is at to lock up those rear wheels. And you know, I've said this before when we did the Felony, that, you know, the DX3 is a nice little radio. It's $79.99 retail here. It's a cheap radio without feeling too cheap, right? Sometimes those RTR radios can feel, you know, almost like a Walmart toy. But you got the foam wheel and the trigger and the handle and everything. It's got a good feel to it, so it doesn't feel like a cheap radio. I think that's about all we really need to cover here. So your standard stuff. Got your big old brace across the top. Right now you can have it set up for 2 3-cells or 1 big 6S battery. Metal shocks, which is always good. It's got the built-in servo saver, which is nice, and yeah, it's good stuff. So one of our customers, Patrick, is going to come in and actually purchase this, and I'm pretty sure he's going to let us drive it or watch him drive it. I'm not sure. So we're going to continue this video with a little demonstration, and should be pretty cool. Okay, so we got Patrick's new Infraction V2 that he just purchased here from the Plex today, and we're going to let you guys see what it's all about. I love that rear wing. We talked about that. You can see the I love the Infraction there. So we're going to let it rip. Our parking lot's a little gravelly.
That was the e-brake.
And how do you use the e-brake?
Push down.
Oh, I see. On the 3rd channel.
That's at 75%. And this is 100.
Now at 100%? Oh, you can hear the difference for sure. So that's one of the cool things about that radio. You can, if you're not comfortable at 100, you can turn it down to 75 or 50. Oh no. All right, so Patrick turned over the radio to me, and after he crashed into his car, and I'm gonna try it. I've never actually driven one of these before. I've done a lot of unboxings on the Arrma Fast Bash street cars, but never actually driven one. You can just hear the gravel in the parking lot. Really fast. I'm gonna e-brake it. That's pretty cool. Come around, I'm gonna show you how the rear wheels look like. Dude, that's pretty wild. Dude. That is cool. The e-brake function is so freaking sweet. You can hit on that and that thing just gets sideways on you and glides for a little bit before you get back on the gas. So that's pretty rad. Thanks for letting me drive your car, and I'm glad we finally got some footage to go with our unboxings. So man, that thing's cool. Oh my gosh. So that was cool. Thanks to Patrick so much for letting us drive his car. He just came in and got that just like 30 minutes ago, and we're able to finish up this video. I'm so glad that we finally got to show some action with one of these unboxings, and I've honestly never driven one of those before. We work on them, we see them a lot. Most of the time they're tacoed because they've hit something super hard, but dude, that was cool. That kind of makes me want to buy one, so I'm in trouble. I'll probably be in more trouble later, doesn't matter. Anyways, that's it for now. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and make sure you subscribe, like, tell your friends, and we'll make another video for you soon.